Sherry has something to say. Hi, Kate.
I turned volume down.
Hi, Kate. Hi, Kate.
Kate's on the phone. She's at the Chiefs game.
She's like kissing.
This is not all about you, Kate, but a lot of it is. So, and Friday night, OMG. Yeah. So those of you who applauded, you were there, right?
Yes.
Off the hook.
Yeah.
Radical entertainment. Over the top decor.
Yes.
Oh, the food. Who got baklava? Because I did not. I'm mad. I am too. Right? OMG. Okay, so here's the thing I want you to understand. It was a raving success. It was the best yet of our galas. Am I being biased? Okay, good. Yeah. So it's important to you to understand that that did not just appear like an oasis normally does. And what I want to understand is back in April, coerced Kate to let me come to dinner with her and her family and then had her stay afterwards, and we drank sake until she agreed to help again this year. Girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. So, that was the first step to get Kate Dimolo back on board after last year. And then from there, she said, Sherry, the only way we do this is if we get a crew, a Viking crew, because this is a big, heavy boat, and it's got to be rowed home. And I said, let's row this buddy. That's not what I said, but forgive me. So I said, let's row this buddy in to the shore. And so we then put out a call to a very special group of people who arranged in July to meet us at Kate's house, and the vision began. And I want you to understand that on July 6th, I believe it was, we had the dream of Midnight at the Oasis. It happened in one night. We all dreamed it up. And then from there, over the next few months, it began to emerge, and we did the preparation and the learning. And I want you to understand that in the last 2 weeks, most of the people in the team I'm about to explain to you not only worked their own regular jobs, took care of their families, their children, their health problems, their families' health problems, their car problems. It goes on and on what these people have been going through in the last few months. But they took on another, I would say, full-time and another part-time job doing what they did for you on Friday night, okay? We really want you to And I want you to also know we talked about these people behind their back all the time, so I'm going to tell you what we said about them. So, first of all, I'd like to bring to the stage Kathy Boxman. Kathy was the person we said, oh, if you need it done right, get Kathy to do it. She is so amazing and always steady and there and always checking on us and making sure it's done right. Thank you. Ross Smith. Ross Smith was your photography organizer, made all of the video, which you're going to be seeing coming up. But let me just say to you, I said, Ross, will you do it? He said yes, and we never had to think about it again. And people would say, how's photography? I'm like, you don't have to think about it. Ross is on it. Linda Nicholson, there's a point where I said, I've got to have somebody take care of this bottle of wine. If you leave it to me, it may not be there. It might be at my house empty. So, Linda stepped up and said, absolutely, I'll take care of it. And again, never had to think about it. She made it beautiful. She made it happen. It was a raving success. I don't think Linda's here today, whatever day it is. But let's send it out to her. Bottles of wine. I have 2 that are valued at 21 and 50. Who will give me 15 for the first one? There's one, 15 for the next 20. Give me, another 15 for the next $20 bottle of wine. There's 2, and then I have a $50 bottle of wine. Who's going to give me $40 for a $50 bottle of wine? There we go. Sold. Thank you very much. Diana Taylor, please come forward. Diana Taylor not only serves on your core council, but at the very last minute, we said, oh my gosh, we need to help Myra who did the food. Wow. Yes. We need to help Myra Diana with cleanup, Diana, can you make this happen again? And immediately I had an email of like, here are the slides, here's the number of people, here's what's gonna happen first, here's what's gonna happen second, and bam, it was. Steph Scuppum. Okay, let me just tell you about Little Miss Steph. Little Miss, I'm on the board council, I do all these other things, I just got a brand new job, I moved into a new house, and, oh, by the way, I can manifest a camel. Tom Jacobs, again, another core council member, who all you have to do is say, Tom, and he's like, what do you need? Program booklets, he was at meetings, the last week I got email after email, I got this for you, 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 and we would just go, I love Tom Jacobs, that's all I gotta say. Tom Jacobs. Side benefits. Jeannie Smith. Jeannie Smith. I can't even make you comprehend the gracious, loving kindness this woman brings to everything she does, but also the beauty. She was the head, along with Kate, of our decor, and let me just tell you, that girl rocked it. Linda Flake, I don't know if Linda Flake is even still standing. Oh, thank God. Okay, let me just explain something to you about this. Linda, we've spent every night together practically. We're almost married at this point. I think we've been at CSL until 10:30 every night this week, you and I. And it was Linda that looked at me and said, you don't have anyone to build all your displays to. And I'm like, I've got me. And she's like, I got it. She took over the kitchen. And this woman took Command Central to a whole DEFCON 5 level or something like that. But I just want you to understand, a huge portion of the displays you saw set up around there came from her supply and her vision, and as well as I can't put into words how she saved our butts. Amanda Booz, are you still alive? She's home with spreadsheets. Amanda I said to her at the end of last year, you need to be in charge of check-in, check-out registration, and she said, okay. And I am telling you, the queen of detail, we were always like, oh my God, I'm so glad Amanda's doing that. Oh my, because you don't want me touching that. So Amanda made it seamless, beautiful, efficient, clean, and worry-free. So thank you, Amanda. Dennis Porter.
Yeah.
Every bit of entertainment, other than that camel, this man found it, did it, and you can't comprehend what budget we gave him, like nothing, and we had a magician, we had belly dancers, we had Moroccan dancers, we had fire eaters, we had snakes, we had the Kansas City Zoo there with animals, we had lyra dancers, we had, keep giving me more, henna painting, we had palm reading, we had bed of nails, glass bed, the hookah, we had a genie there. Every time you turn around, there was something else going on. And you know who made that happen? And then there's the amazing woman on the phone, Kate Gimbelow. I love this woman. I would have not taken the exit and never come back if I weren't for this one at least 5 times in the last 3 months. So I love you. Thank you. She can't hear a darn thing. Read my lips. Are the bomb. abracadabra. And the oasis, and something greater than you can imagine happened when we came together and did it as a community. They didn't do it to stand on the stage. They did it because they understand the spiritual practice of service, and of love, and of creating something greater than themselves. They made sure this place would be here for whomever needs to show up. That's how much they love you. Thank you.
On Friday night, CSL raised $33,000. Thank you. Monique, can you lead us out, please?
I can.
Yes.
Please bow your heads.